Crypto Investing. We're going to give you this quick update as we're going to a football game here. And you can see here on this early morning hours, we had quite the activity over the last couple of days in the XRP price. And you can see what's happened in the XRP price. We got our track in the background that everybody knows about. That has led us into knowing we were going to be into the small tier bear market, right? And then recently, and we're in the weekly time frame now, but we need to get more into like the 4-hour time frame. And you can see essentially what happened was the last few days as we got, again, as we've been talking about, and you can see our track kind of indicated that in yellow, a little bit lower but similar, that when we come down near this top part of the orange or the red trading zone, which is the VP fixed volume profile range, the mean of the volume on the whole history of the coin, you can see it bounced back here, and it once again wicked down into there, and then it had a ferocious rally back up to that critical 37 cents. And I actually did make a trade on that down here, made 103% on BitGet. Check out the links down below. It is a good site to use if you like the spot trade and or futures or leverage trade if you're an experienced trader. There's up to a $4,000 to $5,000 depending on deposit requirement. But you can see we came right up into that 37 cents, blew past it, nipped 40, and then I had a sell order in that hit last night or Friday night, Saturday morning, very early Saturday morning, about 4 in the morning, at about 39.5 cents. And now we're coming back down, and here's your next critical thing you need to watch out, the XRP price. When we come back down to this 37 cents, I know we've been talking about it forever, and we're going to continue to talk about it until there's a new major level. But if you come back down here, you can see the moving average are slightly uptrending. If you can hold this 37 cents and these moving averages there, if we zoom in here to see it a little bit better, and we can hold that, we can confirm that as a break. We can confirm this as new support instead of it being failed as new support. You can see we tried to hold it as support, and then it flushed back through, and then confirmed it as resistance again as a failed breakout. And then we came all the way back down to the supply zone. You can see this wick bottom. See that? It got you all the way to that 29.5 cents, and then you had a ferocious reversal, and then that catapulted you up north of that 37 cents. And that's your critical spot. Can you hold this 50-day moving average that's just above the 100, which is right on top of the 200, and blue, green, and red respectively. And then you must hold that 37 cents, and then you can try to make a nice run up here to this 50-cent level that we've been watching out ever since the great early November dump, right? So this is a major upper resistance. If you can hold this 37 cents, right, you're going to come up to 50 cents. If you fail this 37 cents, you're going to come back down somewhere in between this red trading range. And that's exactly what I'm going to be watching out for you, my beautiful audience. And you can see the Bitcoin price has had a ferocious rally, and it blew all the way back through and came all the way back up on better than a 20% pump, right? It came all the way back up to where we had the great November dump. Then we came down to that 15,000 2022 low, and then we had a return rally up into the moving averages and this major resistance blue trading range got rejected, sat just below it for an extended period of time that we were talking about right here. Almost the whole month of December, we sat here from the 14th of December all the way to the 8th of January. And then we had a ferocious rally, just like we're talking about. When you go through these blue levels, you flush straight through it, but conversely, on the way back up, you can rifle right back through it. Now what I would watch out for is a retest of this 19,049 and change at 13 cents. And if you can't hold that, you can come back down to the 16,000. But if you can hold this 19,049, 13 cents, you could make a run all the way back up here to 24, maybe even 29,000 are completely and absolutely on the table. If not, you fail to hold this, and this is just a fake out, as the volume here, as we know, is much, much less than the dumping volume back here. That means there's less people involved right now. And these other critical areas, 19,000 has major support to try to make a run up here to 24,000 to 29,000, that major red upper resistance, the VP volume indicator, so we know it would get rejected when it got up there, if it got up there. And then conversely on the way down, 16,000 is a major support level, and then 15,000, and then we would crash down if we continue to break down. A lot of things going on. We're going to have a lot of updates a little bit later on as we get back to the house. Like, subscribe, and share to you. My road to 10,000 subscribers starts with, look at you. Yes, I'm talking to you right now, as we are the ones that are going to make the change. We are the ones that are going to educate the masses, and we are the ones that are going to expose the fleece, heisters, and shysters, and walk away with all their fucking money. Peace and love, my beautiful followers, subscribers.